All right, welcome back to LearnWire. I'm going to pronounce this new software called Adsby. Not sure if it's Adsby or Adsby, but because there's a Y on the end, I'm going to go with Adsby. All right, so this is a software that you can create and optimize Google ad campaigns with this AI-powered ad manager. I'm going to go and jump in just from the founders. I've been doing this lately just to see. So it's a small startup, 1 to 10 employees. They have been verified by Persona, and so not all of these have this sticker right here. So I guess that's a good thing. So it's a small startup. They don't have any other information. That just kind of tells me they just kind of threw this one up. They didn't have a whole lot of information because you see a lot of the tools lately. AppSumo has been putting in there what their funding is and how long they've been around, all that kind of stuff. We don't really know how long this company has been around. It's probably a brand new startup though. I did go to their site. They are getting about 8,000 traffic to their site so far. So they already have traffic going to their website that's not just from AppSumo. And we're going to just jump right into the plans and features now. You're going to get AI ad creation. You're going to get AI keyword generation, AI ad copy generation, smart reporting, AI keyword suggestions, and existing campaign optimization. License tier 1 is $69. You get all features included above, 1 connected ad account, and a $5,000 total ad spend per month, and 1 team member. So this one right here would be perfect for 95% of you if you're a solopreneur running your own brand or something like that. If it's really just for 1 brand or 1 connected Google ad account, license tier 1 is going to be great. This is the one that I purchased. I already purchased this software ahead of time because I wanted to give it a fair review and make sure I had pro level, at least license tier 1 access to both tools to give it a fair comparison with Ad Alchemy as well, right? So license tier 1, I think it will work for most people. Most people are not spending more than $5,000, but if you're a big startup company or you have a SaaS and you know you're going to be spending more, you may as well jump into license tier 2. They really kind of do this on purpose, right? Like license tier 2 seems to be the sweet spot for most people because license tier 2, you're going to get, not just double or triple or quadruple. I mean, you get like, 10 times more ad spend per month. You also have 3 team members, so you could add 2 virtual assistants to your team, and then 5 ad accounts and so forth. So license tier 2, I think, is a sweet spot at $159. You have license tier 3 at $229. This is when you start getting into agencies, 10 connected accounts, 100,000 total ad spend, 10 team members, and white label reports start at license tier 3. I'm not going to go through all the rest of the pricing, but on license tier 7, if you want to max this out, you get 200 accounts, ad accounts, unlimited total ad spend per month, unlimited team members, and white label reports. I do want to go drop down to tier 6 just to see you do also get 100 connected ad accounts right there. So there's a really big jump from tier 6 to tier 7 at 200 connected accounts at 9, license tier 7 all in. I'm going to go log in and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are inside of our dashboard. Welcome to the dashboard to Adsby. On this page, you can view your summary information about the ad accounts linked to your Adsby account and quickly take action on issues that require immediate attention. I will tell you right off the bat that I don't want this to be a comparison, but right off the bat, this is different than Ad Alchemy. You can connect to your Google. The way that Adsby works is that you do need to connect your account. So any campaigns that you create using Adsby tool, it's going to be fully connected to your Google Ads account. And so it's going to be a lot more seamless. You're going to be able to click some buttons and then boom, it's going to be able to seamlessly, most likely integrate, and your ad campaigns will be created automatically. So that is a really big difference between the two. If you want that integration, you are putting trust into Adsby for having access to your Google Ads account. And when you're dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars, that could be very important to you and your business. But it also will offer another level of efficiency to using this workflow and this process flow. So I'm going to go and connect my account real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so connecting to my account was very seamless. It was super, super easy. A couple of clicks and we're connected. No issues at all with that. So super cool. And you can see that. All right, so I went ahead and blurred out my account. And so this is what the dashboard looks like. We can go and click this button right here, start optimization, and any current campaigns, it's going to pull in, but we're not running any campaigns on my account right now. I've ran Facebook ads and so forth a lot more recent than Google ads. I haven't done Google ads in a while, but that might not be completely true because I have done some videos that I've promoted, which is using Google ads. Now I'm wondering if you can create those types of video ads using this software as well. But working from the left, there is a nice navigation navigation bar over here to the left. I can tell right now, just super simple UI, and it kind of pops. It looks modern, looks kind of easy to find stuff. It looks like you have two big buttons over here. Obviously, you're going to click on dashboard, which we're already on. The next thing is a new campaign. But before we do that, I want to go and click on keywords and check out some of the other stuff, because we know that those might be important in order to actually create a campaign. So I actually want to touch on keywords first. Here's where you can manage your team. You go to settings and click on team, and you can go to manage and add people from that point. You can get support by a button right over there. So overall, I'm happy with the way that I'm seeing just at least the layout of the tool. Let's go click on keywords real quick. So let's go with keywords, generate compelling keywords. And I'm going to use the same keto diet. We're going to use the same example as I did in the Ad Alchemy review video. We have an advanced options right here. We can put in a business description and a target audience. And so I put in some keywords right there. So I went ahead and just filled that out. And then we're going to push the generate button. And it already generated keywords for us. That was extremely fast. So I like that so far. We can go with a new search. We can come down here and look at keywords. I'm going to scroll down and just see. So it pulled in 400 keywords. Very excited that it pulled in that many keywords right off the bat. So that's super cool. We can say rows per page. We can actually control that. So we can actually go and select 50. So we can actually look at 50 keywords at a time. We have our search volume, and you can do a sort right here. I don't see that you can do a filter as well. I'd love to see them put a little filter in right here. I'm going to click on search. Yeah. So we need a little bit more ways to look at this, because I would like to find keywords that are between a certain search volume. The competition, I believe this indicates the level of competition for ad placement for a keyword based on the number of advertisers bidding on it. So obviously the red or higher number means that there's more people bidding on those keywords. They're going to be more expensive. You have your cost per clicks over here, but I'd just love to see a filter system so we could go and look at like, hey, I mean, look, I'm looking over here. There's no filter at all anywhere right here. So they definitely need to add a filter, and it's just going to be game changing for the keyword research side of things. Okay. So what we could do over here though, is if you want to look at just based on competition, so you can come over here and start looking at some of these different ones like keto, banana, bread recipe. You could go and create a recipe right here, put that on your website, and then you could go and bid on this traffic right here and so forth. So there's no one bidding on this. So you could automatically rank for this keyword by bidding on this keyword right here if you wanted to. And it's saying it's 77 cents right there. So, but if you wanted to overall, I mean, you might not want to create an ad for everything that we see right here for keywords, because then you're going to be sending it, like, where do you send it to? Just your home page? You could do a campaign. How you would do this is you would just select all these keywords, and then you would probably send them all to like your home page or your blog page on your website to get just overall traffic to your website. But if you wanted to be laser targeted, you'd probably want to create individual campaigns for that. So you can go with a new search and come up here. One thing that I like and that I'm not noticing is I don't think that we're getting marked off as credits or anything like that. Each time we do a search, I don't think that it's impacting our credits. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to create a new list, and we're going to call this keto diet. And I'm going to create that list real quick. We're still in the keywords section right here. And now I want to go back over to keywords, and I don't see a history of what we have searched for already. And so it's almost like we just lost that. At any time, if you wanted to change the ad account that you're on, you would just do a drop down right there. If you're on the tier 1, you're only going to be able to have one ad account, and then you have all your campaigns right there. So navigation's very easy. But like I said, we didn't save any keywords to our list over here. And so we're going to have to go and do this again. And so what I'm going to do is, let's see, add keyword. You could add the keywords by exact match or broad match as well from there. But I'm going to go back over to keywords, and I'm just going to say keto diet, and I'm not going to put anything in the advanced options. I'm going to say generate, and we're going to go and see if it gives us any different results. This time it gave us 400 words. You can tell that the words are different, definitely, that it's giving to us. I believe. I don't see that keto, banana recipe or anything like that. So you do want to be more specific if you can. So we have all these keywords. So I want to add these. Let's just say we go and so you could go and write a blog article about like Wendy's keto, Subway keto, and rank for that, right? When people are looking for what you could get on keto at those particular restaurants. So I've selected those. What can we do? We can save to a list, we can remove, or we can export this. I'm going to save these to our list over here. and I'm going to say save changes. So we're adding keywords to our list. So this is, like I said, I would really love to see a filtration system. So filtering through 400 words that have different statistics and so forth is kind of a pain like this. I don't want to go through page after page looking for keywords. I really would love to be able to filter this. I know that I've kind of hammered that home, but I mean, you can't build a keyword research tool without having filters on them. But overall, other than that, very simple to use. I'm going to go and just click on like cost per click, and we'll look at the lowest cost per clicks. I'm going to just highlight all those. It actually selected all, okay? And that's kind of interesting. If you click the keywords button up over here, it shouldn't select all. It should select all just on this page. But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and select these real quick, select some more keywords so we have at least a list of what we're looking at. So you can definitely see that the results that we're getting on just typing in keto diet without being specific, we did get different keywords. So that's very interesting to note. You want to be very specific for what you're looking for. Keto diet or keto diet for beginners, you're going to get a lot more targeted keywords and targeted audience. We'll save this to keto diet for fun, and we will save the changes. It looks like you can add a new list from here, so that's good. Optimization is going to be optimizing current campaigns. We don't have any. There's going to be get daily optimization. Super cool. We have reporting we can click on right over here. You do have to have, let's see, upgrade to a more comprehensive plan to access end-to-end search. So this is the reporting. I'm not sure if that is something over here that we get. White label reports. So you have to be on, I think that's where the label reports come from. You've got to be on license tier 3, I believe, to access the reports, is if I'm not mistaken on this one. We have alerts right over here. There's no activity right there. So we've gone through everything. Now what's left to do is just come up here, check the dashboard one last time. And then they do, let's see, they do have some getting started, 4-minute like video right here, 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just click on one right here. I don't know if it's telling us that it's going to take 4 minutes to create a campaign or not, but there's nothing to click on right here. So this is where they do need to add those tutorials that they're talking about, and they don't have those tutorials right now for us. I'm going to go click on the new campaigns button real quick, and we're going to we'll select English here. The target URL, we'll go with ketocrush.com. Adsby AI will scan your website to provide the most relevant recommendations while creating your campaign. Cool. Campaign objective. I want more people to visit my site. I want to receive more phone calls. All right. So we're going to go with a text-based type, visit my website type. Bid strategy, clicks, conversions, conversion value, and impression share. And I think for this one, we're not going to do a conversion campaign. We're just going to do an impression share campaign. And where do you want your ads to appear? Anywhere on results page, top of results page, absolute top of results page. We'll just say anywhere for now. And percentage impression share of target, maximum cost per click bid amount. So let's just say 0.75 is all we want to spend. And I don't know what to put here. I'm going to put 50% right there. And then we'll say next step. Takes you on to the next step. We have our start date, our end date. You can go with continuous, or you can turn on the end date, and this is where you can actually schedule it to end, which is good. Let's go with that, and we'll just schedule this to end on the 31st. And then our budget right here. So since you've selected a specific campaign, please set your daily campaign budget. So daily budget is, let's just say $10. Super simple. And next step. And you can see it right now, status bar, super fast, generated ad group. So it actually went out there and did it find all these? Yeah, these are different keywords that it actually created for us. We can add more keywords. We can generate a new ad group. We can add a new ad group. I want to see how you add here's your negative keywords right there. But where we went and did keyword research, I wanted to see where we could add those keywords. We could probably just go into the keywords section and then go in here, and it looks like you can, add as many keywords right here as you want. So you could go and just copy those and add them in right here. I'd like to, I'm not seeing where we can do this, but I would like the ability to be able to kind of click on a button that says import from keyword list. I'm not seeing that ability right here. I'm looking around for it. So I think that they need to add that in, and that would be super cool. But nonetheless, very easy to use so far. We can go with a keyword suggestions. So keto meals, we can add more keywords by just clicking these right here as well. We can add a new ad group if we wanted to, but I'm going to keep it super simple right now. And then I'm going to say save changes right here. ad group update successful. So that was saving that ad group. And this is the ad group. We can go in here and say, ad group 1 right over here. So I would just say, I would maybe come in here and rename this. I would just put a 1 right here, add group 1, and push save. And then we can go add new ad group, generate new ad group. So I'm not really sure. So add new ad group. This is where you're going to paste in your keywords. Again, I would love to see a button that says import from our keyword. Otherwise, why did we have the keyword research function right there? Generate new ad group. So it's going to use AI to use what we didn't use in the other ad group most likely. And now we have all these other ones right here, right? So now we're going after carb-friendly meals, ketogenic diet for beginners and recipes and so forth. So pretty cool right here. Keto gummies. We can just add all these in right here as well. And then what I would do is just come over here and I would say add group. And I would just put a 2 right here and then push save. So now we have 2 ad groups. I'm going to go ahead and save changes. So we have 2 ad groups right now. And I'm trying to look for what we do next. What do we do next? Save changes. Oh, I see why we can't get to the next one, because we had this other ad group that I had created by pushing just this button up here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this ad group here. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to say yes. So we got rid of that one. We have this one over here that we've completed. And when you complete something, and you save changes, it automatically minimizes it. So that's kind of cool and then whatever is expanded means that you have not finished or saved from it. We have this ad group right here, and we're going to go to next step. And it wouldn't let me go to next step until we had all of our ad groups, at least keywords selected and saved. So now we're going to the next step. So right now it's working, creating the first ad for each ad group. So generated ad for group 1 and group 2. We have Explore Keto Crush today, plan your keto diet now, best keto, blah, 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 join Keto Crush and discover. So these are just a general, ad placement or ad campaign. It says now create ads for the ad groups you've set up. You can add up to 3 ads per ad group. Use your ad group's keywords in your content to maximize your ad quality. We can create a new ad. We can generate a new ad. So we have 2 ads already created. It's using the keywords. So what I'm going to do is for each ad group, we have two ad groups that automatically were created. It created the first ad for us. It's saying you can create up to 3 ads. So what we'll do is we'll just generate a new ad for this ad group. So I'm going to click on that button. It's going to create another ad for ad group 1. And it just created another one right here. And then what you would do is you would just create another one. So I can tell you right now that this is super easy to use. And I'm pretty impressed with the way that it's just doing everything for us by clicking buttons and truly using AI to write our ads for us based on our keywords that we input. And then we generate a new ad right there. So now what you're looking at is we have an ad campaign for keto, right? We've hooked up our website. We've hooked up and connected to our Google Ads account. We created a campaign. It went out and did the keyword research for us. Now we're not targeting a lot of keywords. You will have to go and kind of copy those and bring them in. I would like to see that more seamless, but it does find keywords for you during the campaign process. So technically speaking, if you come in here and just click new campaign, you'd be able to fire away within 5 minutes. You could have an ad campaign off and running. And I like that feature. So we have 6 ads across 2 ad groups right now. I'm going to say next right here, and then we're on assets. In this step, you can add the assets you may need for the campaign. This is not mandatory at this stage. However, if you prefer, you can manage your assets even after your campaign is live. So this is where you can create your site link, your call out, call, and promotion. You boost engagement, add some assets to make your campaign more compelling and drive more clicks. Not really sure what we're supposed to do right here. Of course, you would want to have a tutorial box up here, a little 2-minute video or 1-minute video explaining what we should do right here. I'm thinking that it's, we already put in our site that we want to drive traffic to, maybe a call out, let's just say a call out text. You could put this in right here and just say, get our free keto recipe. And I'm just going to say save change right there. So there's one right there. And then let's say we click on that. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that so we can say publish, rename campaign. You can change your campaign name to, I'm just going to say 1 keto and publish now. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now, but we're just rolling with it because I want to show all the features. You have successfully published your campaign. Now you can track your campaign on Adsby. Go to campaigns. All right, so here we are, and we have our campaign right here. It's going to tell us how many clicks we've got and how many impressions and so forth. Now, I haven't added any money to my account on Google, so I don't think this is going to fire away or anything, but I'm going to go ahead. This is what it looks like, and then we'll go to the dashboard, and you can see what your account looks like and so forth. So I'm not seeing, we haven't gotten any impressions, so of course there wouldn't be anything right here. You can go into your ad account, and you can go into what campaign you want to look at. I'm not sure why that's empty right there. But overall, that has been Adsby. And I'm calling it Adsby. You could call it Adsby, not really sure. But I think that if it was pronounced Adsby, then there should be like an E on the end of it. And typically BY together is buy. Sorry, I get a little technical with that kind of stuff. But overall, I was impressed. Let me go and kind of score this, and I'll be right back. All right, I just wanted to show that it does connect and create the campaign for you. That is actually a really cool part of Adsby. I actually had a campaign running. I haven't logged into this in a while, and so I'm glad that I'm wasting money, guys. I actually had a campaign running to a video, so I went ahead and turned that off and paused it. But you can see your recently created campaign. My Adsby campaign 1, Keto, is under review. So it's actually under review right now. You can go into campaigns and actually see that there is the campaign. We'll click on it, and you can see here is the 2 ad groups right here. You can even click in even more granular, and here's all the keywords that we're bidding on and so forth. So pretty cool. But what I'm going to do is come back out to campaigns, and then I'm going to go and we're going to pause this campaign because I don't want to use that or even delete the campaign. But wanted to show that was important, that it does actually create your campaign and pushes it out to your Google Ads account. Super, super cool stuff. All right, so let's wrap this up. So Adsby Pros, it was extremely easy to use, easy and simple navigation. The UI was very clean and modern. I like the buttons, the bright colors, all that kind of stuff. You feel like you're using a software that was created in today's market and not from 1990, which is super cool. Fast, and pretty much everything worked. Step-by-step format, so suitable for beginners. If you're a beginner with ads, you don't want to mess with all the stuff that, it's just a pain in the butt logging into Google Ads and actually trying to learn that. If you just want to get some simple ads up and get some traffic to your website, this tool is going to be able to help you out very quickly. Within 10 minutes, you're going to be able to connect to your account, get keywords, get an ad group, get a campaign going. That part is very impressive. So the cons are that there's no filter option on keywords. There's no easy way to import keywords to your campaign. You would need a copy and paste, which isn't the end of the world, but you just have to kind of know that. Go into your keyword list, copy those keywords, and then go back into your campaign. It would be a lot easier if they would just add that into the functionality of when you're creating your campaign. That way you can go in and do some keyword research and then go back in, and when you're creating your campaigns, you'd have the options to add those keywords. So I'd love to see those things added. Not very granular or detailed campaign control. So your target audience, which platforms to place ads on, almost too simplified, right? So if you want a very simplified approach and you're okay with that, then this would work. As in, managing people's ads and actually trying to run profitable campaigns, you probably wouldn't be able to do this. But if you wanted to get ads up and running, and then you just go and watch those ads, and then you log in daily and see what keywords are performing terribly, and then you just remove those or add those as what's called negative words or negative keywords in your campaigns, you would manage that, I believe, inside of your Google Ads account. But getting campaigns up and running very quickly, I could see agencies still using this to do the baseline campaign. But again, I didn't see granular control over countries. I didn't see anywhere where we could choose the countries and so forth. I might have missed that step, but I just didn't see it. There's no tutorials or knowledge base, but on the flip side of that, it was very easy to use, and you almost don't need a video or knowledge base. It was pretty easy to find out what to do next. Pretty impressed with that. So overall, the UI interface, let me go through these real quick. So the UI, I give it a 4.5. The navigation and ease of use, I give it a 4.5 as well. The speed and bugs, 4.5. Essentially, these are almost perfect scores. I said I'm not going to hand out perfect scores unless I'm just completely blown away by a tool, but 4.5 is extremely generous system. The speed was extremely fast. Every button that I pushed worked. The system seems like it's up and running. There was just no issues, and it was very functional. The ads were created correctly, and they moved over. I showed you the ads campaign that it created in Google Ads, and so I was very impressed with those three: the UI, the navigation and ease of use, and the speed and bugs get very high scores. Features, functionality, and quality, I actually gave this a 3.5, just being that we weren't able to. You can't really do a whole lot lot as far as I just wanted to be fair in the grading. I think that if you are really into creating Google Ads and you are very knowledgeable, you probably will find the tool to be pretty simplistic, and you probably won't be able to get exactly what you need done inside the tool. And that's why I'm marking this down. I think a little bit less than Ad Alchemy, because I believe that there was more functionality in the other tool, just a hair. But anyways, I just think that they need to add more and so forth. This doesn't take away from, like I said, that did the tool work? Yes. And did it function and everything? But I still think that there's some things kind of missing, if you will. Pricing, I gave this a 4.7, a really high score, because when you look at it, you purchase this one time and you get to use this on an unlimited basis, and they only mark you off from your ad spend. Ad spend is what controls what tier you need to be in. I love the fact that they didn't have a credit system or anything like that. I think this is going to be a lot easier to use, and that's why they really do get, because even $1,000 in, you can connect 200 accounts to it and unlimited ad spend. This is basically a true lifetime deal, is what I'm trying to say. So I was impressed with that. So all in all, this one gets a 4.3 stars. Make sure to look at, you can basically watch both these videos and you'll see which one scored higher, but I will try to get just a wrap up video that's like 10 minutes long, looking at both tools, Ad Alchemy and Adsby. Let me know what you guys think. 4.3, awesome tool. Link will be below to go pick this tool up and support the channel. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next video.